Hi everybody, welcome back to Palworld, where I'm running around with 0 balls in more ways than one. So, I did a little bit of work, but first let's hatch these guys. Oh my god, I got chill it. Ooh, and a dire hall. I'm sorry, but I gotta chill it. A mine foreman? That's hilarious. Sorry, Grintail. I like chill it better. As well as I crafted the saddle for Nightwing. So getting around is going to be a little bit easier. So I'll show you what I did. It's nothing fancy, nothing expensive. I just made a flat area while I'm messing around. This isn't where I plan on living for the rest of it. This is just where I am for now. So do expect me to be moving sometime in the future. I just have to get to an area big enough for me to do what I want to do. But of course, as is the ritual right now, psst, chill it. Die. Gotcha. More precious pelts to sell. Alright, so, thanks to me now having Nightwing, having the fly ability, I'm going to be able to explore more, explore better, and this is going to allow me to get more eggs. But yes, with a little bit of farming going on and a tiny bit of wood harvesting, I'm doing better. So, I am wanting... Where is that area? Right up here. So we're going to go back to the Ancient Ruins site. It's a good place to start at. The devil? Oh, right. What's going on here? A chest that refused to open. Hold up. I know what's going on. Ow. Rude. Nope. We're just not doing that. We're not doing that. I so need more stamina. It's just gonna be a thing. Now let's get this egg. I'll definitely take some handgun ammo. Everyone over there is still having a nice little pissing contest. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, that's a normal egg. I'll go for that. Yeah, as soon as you're basically able to take flight, that's when the game changes and you're able to do a hell of a lot more. I think it would be fun if we didn't have the ability to fly, because then we'd be more reliant on our stamina. I know there was a chest back there, but Buddy Boy is kind of an ass. Definitely not a high enough level to deal with that crap. If anything, for lack of a better way of putting it, I'm in the danger zone. Well, actually, I'm about at the average zone. The caves I can't do right now. Heck no. Level 29? Yeah, no. I'd be real. Oh. I don't know why I get excited about those. All these dragon eggs ever come out being is a Relaxosaurus. Legendary again? Yep. But all they ever come out being is Relaxosaurus. I mean, that is good. I'd be able to get more Relaxosaurus, combine them together, get a male-female variant if need be. Even though I don't believe that male-female variants actually make a difference as to what hatches. Ooh, verdant. That's why I came out this direction. And it's a uncommon. Very nice. Again, the reason I'm wanting verdant is so that I can get a bee. The bee pals give honey, and that is one of the key components to actually getting cake. And cake is what you need in order to have your pals breed. Once I could get the breeding going, I'm going to have a very diverse team coming. Okay. Keeping an eye out. Ooh, hello. Always grab the scrap. If you're playing regularly, the scrap in each area is a very great way to actually get pal spheres. Until you have a really good mining operation set up at home. Alright, we're going back. Because I'm not going out there while it's nighttime. Okay, you know what? We'll put you over here, because you don't care. Put you over here. Oh, you also don't care. Okay, I wasn't too sure if that was going to do her. Might as well set them all. Go to sleep. Now we'll go back. Let's see, Elizabeth. That's why I'm dinking around in this area, mainly because there should be more verdant eggs here. At least I've found them. I think it's still very RNG, because that was the first I ever think I found a, Would you not try to piss everybody off? Gale Claws. Stop it. There we go. So I'm just going to quickly hop off. Do that. That way he doesn't piss on anybody else's cornflakes. Mossandra. A skill tree. Right, they're asses. Sweet. One verdant egg, two verdant egg. Here we go. Ooh, a huge verdant egg. Yes, please. There's not another one over here. There you are. A huge and a large. Nice. If I'm stupidly lucky, that huge one is actually going to end up giving me a Mamorest. If I'm stupidly lucky. Now, I did say I was going to beat the ever-living shit out of somebody. So I am still going to go do that. It's going to be one of the bounties. That's an Elizabeth with the other bees. You got to be careful when going around those bees because they will self-destruct. So they are one of those enemies. Be very careful. I guess the creators pulled it out where bee loses its stinger, it dies. So same flip of the coin. Bee wants to protect its queen, it blows its ass up. Alright, so just coming to the center. A little slow pan. Okay. Who is it that's here? Violet. Alright. But I do remember last time I said I was going to take on some bounties, and I'm not going to forget that. There's a few bounties down near me where I'm able to actually take them on. Pardon me. Damn Skippy, we're throwing you in there. I can wait a couple of seconds to get a couple of these eggs out. That huge egg I'm going to start next episode with, but I'm almost guaranteeing it's going to be a Relaxosaurus. It's annoying as hell, but hey. Alright, Verdant, what do you got for me? Another Capricorn. And I did get another Nightwing. I now also have a compound bow. I'm not going to attempt to create it for the primary reason that I have the ammo. And I'm not even saying that to be funny. I can't craft the ammo for it. So honestly, me crafting it would be pointless. And I also don't even think I can make the... I think I need PAL metal ingots as well. So I can't do anything there. Right. I'm going this way. He's up by the bridge. Then we'll go after Scoot. Come here. Hey, jerk. Still on the hunt for eggs while out going to collect bounties. So, you guys are just mercs. No rhyme or reason, eh? I'm not trying to piss on anybody's cornflakes. Whee! So this guy specifically, I know where he is. He's right there. Now you can kind of see him as a bigger human. I'm way out of range. Let's go, Floofy. Get him. Thank you. And just like boss pals, they drop decent things. So you have assault rifle ammo, a successful bounty token, and he even drops spears. So he's not much different than killing a regular opponent, but this you're able to actually trade in for items and stuff once you gather a few. So that's going to be the odd episode every here and again where I actually go and murder them as I can. Alright. So now... and I'm gonna mark his... Can I mark his eyes? Oh, you guys had a Toko Toko in there. Toko Toko. Looks like a toucan, but is also a very weird kamikaze freak. Though, if you want to farm them and you find an area with enough of them in dense quantities, you can, because they will give gunpowder. Ooh, that's an egg. Squirrel. Those ones are just regular grass ones, so I'm not too worried. Oh! So that's what you want to do, eh? A. Ooh, Incineram. Wait a minute. Whew. I really didn't want to piss off the Mamorest. A ring of freight. And I did level up. So it's gonna... I'm still doing a lot of the work speed. Mainly because I want to be able to do that, but I need the weight. Okay, Floofy. We're Coming up potentially on another asshat. Speaking of asshat, he's right there next to a skill fruit tree. Hello, Howley. Good night, Mr. Howley. Give me the leather. That's going to be useful down the road. Now, these two slots here, you have to actually gather a lot of dog coins. So, alright, what's this? Grass, machine gun, plasma funnel. Get up. Apparently unwanted posters, dude. Yoinkus. Hello. Get on the bird. Alright. So he's toast. You know what? I'm gonna take you to where you can get the upgrade to give you an extra accessory slot. Because then if you ever find any legendary accessories, you're really set. I've only found uncommon, and I think I have found a rare before, but I've never found a legendary accessory. Such as the necklace, the ring. I've only ever found like uncommon, and I believe I have found a rare before. Not 100% sure if or where legendary ones would be. Ooh. That's an egg. I will always be gathering eggs from around and about. Also, from what I found out from forums, is that when you're combining pals together... Ooh, totally doing that. So when you're combining pals together in this, if you have, say, Vixie, apparently she can actually have her ability upgraded so you can get better stuff from the ground, or more of said stuff, whichever it is. That is going to be nice. Heat resistant armor. Because there is that desert area that I was going to go to where you can fight an Anubis boss. I can get a decent amount of eggs there. Hey, Lammy. Sea Breeze Archipelago Church. And inside each church, we have this guy. I'll speak with him in a moment. And this gentleman is a metal merchant. He looks similar to the black market guy and the very hush, hush, you don't want to talk to me guy. So, if you have a knack for getting dog medals, or dog coins, sorry, you can actually buy the elixirs. These fruits will also work on your pals. He has a Ring of Freight +1. Yeah, I think I found a +2 before. A multi-climate undershirt, which will give heat and cold resistance, which is very nice. But these are the ones you want to get first. These give you the extra accessories. And of course he's got hats for those that like to accessorize. Now, if the hats were similar to a skin like an Ark, honestly, I'd be more gung-ho for them. But they are not. Unfortunately, they are just a hat that you wear. It's like when you're messing around and everything, yeah, go ahead, wear them. No big deal, no harm, no foul. But when you're going up against bosses and stuff, you'll want to flip it out for an actual piece of armor. Right, where am I at? I'm all the way down here. Holy crapzilla. I'm going to the Investigator's Fork. If we're going to be exploring, I want to explore in the spicy areas. We're going north. Because I do believe the wild eggs that you find, the pals that come out of them do change based on the region you're in. Just like how I'm pretty sure the stamina that's used by your pals is directly linked to your stamina. Though, don't quote me on that. I am no expert. Perch. Just look at that. I can see that treasure chest. And as far as where it comes to wanting to build your home, I myself like building in very weird locations. So yeah, here's a good bird's eye so you can see just everywhere. Those islands down there are the best places to build as far as like what you can see from here since the trees haven't loaded. Flatland. They are the best. That city over there is one that's good to go to if you want treasure. In fact, I'm going to work my way over there. Whee! What did I ever do to you? I mean, yeah, I've probably killed a lot of your cousins, but, I mean, it's not my fault you guys are floofy and you have wool. Oh, that's a big electric egg. Like crazy. Yeah, can I do the iron vein yet? Oh, pardon me. I cannot. So what I'm talking about is this. So I gotta reach level 24 to get the ore mining site and have it in my base. It's another reason why I have my work speed up, is because it does directly affect me working on the logging site, the stone site, and the ore site. That way I can put myself to work, and I don't have to worry about the pals too much. And I can just kind of set it, forget it, do something else while I have a decent amount of food on my person. Okay. And right across the way there is where a cave can sprout up, so it's always good to note. Yeah, I did get skill fruits here, didn't I? A legendary huge egg. Oh god, what am I going to get from that? But we have plasma funnel, seed machine gun, and wind cutter. I'm going to do that. Why not? expanding what you're able to do with your pals is a good idea. And just because they're of a specific element doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't. So, when it comes to that, teaching them a skill, it's directly correlated to your attack. It is not actually correlated to, like, your element. Okay, so... Bamboo thickets. In some ways, I almost wish we could plant trees. You know? Oh, hey, look, Dumads. Though I think Dumads are assholes. So... I'm gonna stay away from them. But that is a red chest. Makeshift SMG uncommon. Very nice, very nice. And that there is the boss of this beach. Nails. Well, the more nails I don't actually have to craft, the better for me. Ooh, an electric egg. Plus, this area is great to build on, mainly because the pals that show up here are low-end and weak. The only thing I hate is areas that are, like, totally covered in trees and stuff. Because as I've been finding out back at the base I have, even if you construct, the plant life will grow through what you build. It's actually kind of rude. Yes, hush, little babies. You're lucky I'm not murdering you right now. Well, I'm gonna eat that because I need it. Those, get them out of the way. There we go. So I am going to take a quick run across here. Because again, the city that's in this area, which those are the city buildings, they're just not properly loaded in, is a great area for treasure chests, junk piles, as well as, believe it or not, eggs. Now I'm not going to hang around here. I'm just going to literally unlock fast travel and get back home because I don't like doing this at night. Yeah, as weird as it is, a lot of pals will lay eggs on these buildings. More like ancient ruins. I am still curious what they plan on having for that tree. And as far as the new island from the last update that's happened, I haven't been able to really get there. You know what, I'm just going to teach these to Floofy. get them out of my system. Floofy's going to be my mainstay, so Floofy should have a variety of things. Ah. Those guys. They are aggressive. But if you're able to get one early on, they are a level 2 kindling. Ooh, large souls. Yeah, I'm going to be spamming chests in this area out the wazoo, I can tell you that. Alright. Abandoned ruins. But that's why you want to also be careful. They're very high levels here. So I will never tell you not to explore, even at a low level, because you would be surprised what you're able to get done. You definitely want to explore everywhere as much as you can. So I'll take advantage of the night for the moment. To showcase one of the better areas to actually go for as far as treasure goes. I might as well while I'm here, and I can easily do it at night, so it's not that big of a deal. I do have things in my inventory that I can drop, so it's really not a big problem. But inside this city, there will be a round building. It'll be past that guy. And keep your eyes out, because not everything here is friendly. Like those guys I know for a fact are jerks. There it is. Alright. Angus are generally nice. Van worms are evil, so we want to stay away from them. Medium households can spawn around here, or I'm going to be just playing around. And now comes the flight. Suggestion, higher stamina, or at least get up close to it and fly straight up. Because if you're flying and moving, if you're flying up and moving, it eats up more stamina. But now that we're up here, here is a nice little grail. You guys gonna be sleeping? Oh, what did I not get? What did I not get? Raindrick stew. And nails are easy enough to get. Don't need the wood. Don't need the berries. And hyperspheres. And then we have this one here. Needs a gold key. But those guys are going to piss in my cornflakes, so I better leave. I know better. And I am very glad that they made it so that you don't actually suffer fall damage when coming down from a high height running out of stamina with a bird. That would have been like one of the rudest things to possibly do. That was another egg. I have a lot of eggs to hatch. I also have a lot of storage crates I need to upgrade because now that I have the metal storage box unlocked, it holds a hell of a lot more stuff. So, yes please. Raindrix. Equally rude. I don't know why they're assholes. They're majestic. But they see you and it's like, interloper. Murder. I'll never figure it out. Alright, so now that I've got that area unlocked, and that's the closest thing, I can look into where I'm wanting to live and set up some PAL boxes there. I intend to do it in like 3 segments, and then move food between all of them. One's going to be specifically for farming, so it's going to be just a huge plantation. Next one's going to be for mining, so it's going to be just all the mines. Alright. Hey, Dampy, what you got? Accelerate. I'm not going to complain at all. Alright, so I can build a metal chest, so I'm going to start that. Wonder how long it would take to actually build this if I didn't have the work speed that I do. Alright. May as well save up all the special stuff that I'm going to sell. Oh, I do have a thermal undershirt on, okay. I should run to sell those soon, but we'll see. So what am I able to actually craft? Because I can make a feed bag. Sweet. You want to make one of these as soon as humanly possible. Main reason, because then you can shove your mass food, or any food you have, into there, and as soon as your guy, or the pals that you have currently out on your team are getting a little peckish, they can easily just feed from it. Alright. So I may as well store that. May as well store those. Okay. Now, out of curiosity, wow. That's a lot of experience I can gain. I'm not necessarily going to do that all right away, but holy crap, that's a lot of berries. And that is one thing that I'm wanting to work towards. See, if I have one area that's dedicated to only being a farm, I'll be able to actually sit there and mass produce food. That'll include, like, having a bunch of, not just crops, but also having a couple of ranches in that one area that are just loaded with pals that produce food items. So if I can get one of the cows, I can't remember his name, I think it's Mossrina, in there I'll be producing milk out the wazoo. I can also increase berry production by putting Caprides in there, in the ranch as well. And it would just be a fun old time. And then the one next door, I can easily have, so it's just ore mining, sulfur mining, wood, all of that. There is one thing that I am wanting to do. It's a guild chest. So the guild chest is something you're able to construct at any of your bases. And you store items in it to access from other bases. Alright, I'll continue doing those later. What'd you give me? A robin quill. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, we need an egg. We are going to do you. Done. Now, what am I going to do with the last bit of this episode? I want revenge. Hey, penguin. I'm not as weak as I was. We are going to do just Floofy. That's right. We're taking on Pen King again. Are you attacking me right away? Holy crap. Yeah, no. I refuse. Thanks for all the ice organs. Whoa! You got lucky for that balcony there, buddy. Told ya. He gives me both precious pelt, ice organs, and the Pen King plume. Which apparently is used to make clothing, although which clothing I have no idea. But now that is 2 overworld bosses done, so that is 2 overworld bosses that I can continue to beat the ever-living daylights out of in hopes for a legendary schematic. Because that is what I want, is the legendary schematics. I kind of want to collect them all from each of them. Never gotten them all before, so we shall see. So I got revenge on him, which is good. I've got eggs coming, also good. Expanding both my team as well as the opportunities I have later on. Did Chillet respawn? Genuine curiosity, did he respawn yet? That's Robe. I can go Turncoat. Next episode. Beat the crap out of him. Yep, Chillet's back. Alright. Yeah. Sorry, sweetie. It is also mostly the ancient civilization part, so I can construct extra stuff. Yep, no eggs. So before I sign off, while I did the couple of boss fights, anybody get hatched? We have a verdant. And it's a floppy. Alright. There we go. And all of these guys are going to take a while to actually get burnt down. So, I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.